All right, guys, today we are finally going wheeling. It's been a while. It's August, and this is our first trip of the year. We've been so busy just working in the shop and doing the things we do that we haven't had a chance to get out. So today we're getting out on the trails. We're taking the JK, the JL, and even the Toyota Tacoma. So we're gonna see how they do. We're gonna go up Mineral Basin. We're not going up Mineral Basin. We're gonna do Forest Lake Trail. So if you're familiar with that trail, or if you're from around the area, you'll get to see it firsthand. But before we go, we need to do a few things to get started. It's nice outside, so we're gonna take the top off. We're gonna air up because we do have to go to the backside of this trail, which means a little bit of driving on the freeway. That's it. We're gonna check everything, throw some tools in, air up, get ready, and we're gonna go hit the trails. We're going off-roading. All right, we'll get the freedom panels out. Oh, I never put those back in. That one's... Oh. It's definitely one of these. All right. Jeep gives you a fancy place to put these. Just in case. So it's just a little awkward. Marissa will have a bit of the weight and we're just walking back. Beautiful. All right, we have no air.
No air.
All right, here, go turn on the air compressor. We got air now. Feels weird to air up, just to air down, but we got a bit of a drive, so this has been sitting all winter, and it was aired down when we put it away, so it's the first time actually putting air in these tires all year. All right, we're at like 7. JK has all new parts on it, so we're not going to be greasing anything, but we'll throw some grease in the JL. It's been a while since we've greased the arms and the end links and everything. Got some tools in the back. Top off, air in the tires. I think we're ready to hit the road after that. See where we're at. That'll work. Got like 30 PSI. Only 3 more. Oh, there's no cap on this one. This one's not even reading on our little PSI gauge. Let's try that again. This one's gonna take like an hour to fill. Okay. Ooh. There we go. Last one. Good to go. Yeah, so we never put the fuel back in after the JK long arm video, so we're gonna use this up before it goes bad. All right, that's enough out of that one. All right. Get the rest at the gas station. JK has air, it's greased up, top's off, good to go. Grease the JL. We'll get out of here. And Marissa, just drive up to the front. All right, that wraps it up. I think we're all ready, so we're gonna get on the road. Let's go for a ride. I don't know where I'm going.
That's Midway, right?
For the Alpine Loop.
As you're going up the Alpine Loop, there's a turnoff that goes toward Cascade Springs.
So that's the Alpine Loop, right? Right here.
Yeah, it says Cascade, it's the one.
Okay, we're here. Let's air down. Even though it took us like an hour to put air in these tires, we'll go back down to 10 PSI. If you've never seen these things, these are nice. You just set them at a preset PSI. You can screw these onto your valve stem and these will air down for you. So some automatic deflators. I keep these in the JK and I think they're set at like 10 PSI. On this with the mud grapplers at 40 inches, we can go down 10 psi is good enough usually. Just let that go. It's been a minute since I've used these, so we'll keep an eye on them and check them as we go. This is the fastest way to air down. So always air down and disconnect. You can have the best shocks, the best springs, the best control arms, but none of that matters if you don't air down and disconnect. If you're running your tires at 40 psi, you're still gonna feel everything. JK doesn't have any sway bars on it anymore. The JL, we took the rear one off, but we do have the front one. And if you don't have a Rubicon, I highly recommend just picking up one of these Rubicon sway bars and doing this. This is a mod for it, so you can disconnect it manually. And then you don't have to disconnect your end links and mess with those. So we just got the Crawl Series end links on the front, and we'll disconnect the sway bar here, and it'll be able to flex and move and act as though it's fully disconnected. So air down and disconnect, or off-roading can suck. Tacoma shit out of luck because it doesn't have disconnects. What are you at, 20 psi? 24 psi on a 33 and a 17-inch rim, so that's gonna suck. The JK is like riding on marshmallows because it's nice, but we'll see how far the Tacoma can make it today. This is Forest Lake, so we got the rock garden, which is really fun. That's probably where we're gonna leave the Tacoma, and then we'll take the Jeeps up the rest of the way, and we'll see how things go.
No, I'm good.
I just saw it at the last second. Where are we going to leave the Tacoma? Is this it?
It's not nice, but yes.
So we're finally at the rock garden, and it took us a lot longer to get here. I've never been to Forest Lake from the backside, so if you're familiar with the area, you kind of go towards Heber and up and over. So it was about an hour longer than just coming up the canyon, American Fork Canyon. But right here, Dylan, I don't know if you can show that. This is the first kind of hard part, so we're going to drop the Tacoma off. It's called the rock garden. So we'll actually be able to flex out and, you know, get off camber a little bit. So we'll test out the long arm kit on this Jeep. We'll see if our bump stops, they're probably too short. We'll see if we rub anywhere. I don't have any spare tires for this Jeep, so hopefully we don't lose a wheel or tire. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. Alright, we're rubbing on this one.
You want me to roll this one right there? Or?
Alright, our bump stop's not long enough. Alright, let me see that camera. Alright, so if any of you guys watched our bump stop video, we were checking all our fitment, but we weren't quite sure. Now we're finally kind of flexed out in the rock garden, so I kind of want to show you where we're at. So our rear bump stop is about a 1/2 inch from hitting. And then on this back tire, we're about a 1/2 inch more. So we're pretty close on our bump stops. I still think we would rub. You either go bigger bump stops or you trim more. And if you watch the bump stop video, I'm a fan of trimming more. So taking a little more of this out is no big deal. And then we keep our same bump stops and we don't have to worry about cutting a tire.
You're good. Alright, how are we feeling about the JK's capability?
Ugh, this trail's so boring because the
So
JK sauce.
easy.
Yeah. No, I was talking to Dylan because this is the first time off-roading on the way up. You get to a point with a Jeep that off-roading is just some stuff isn't a challenge, and you have to go to like Moab or down to some of the trails in California to actually have fun, if that makes sense. I mean, this is fun. It's nice to get out, but it's not challenging when you have
It's not challenging.
yeah, when you have 70s and 40-inch tires and long arm kit and lockers, all that, like, just makes, I mean, this is nothing for the JK.
Yeah.
Obviously, the Tacoma couldn't handle it, so we left it at the bottom, and the JL does really well too, and it doesn't have a ton of mods, but like, you get to a point with these vehicles that, you know, you can go almost anywhere or do almost anything, and then you have to drive a lot further to find an obstacle that's fun and challenging. And there's just, I don't know, there's nothing close around us that's really difficult, but it is fun to still get out and play and see how things are doing. I mean, we did put the bump stops on, so it was nice to see that we're probably off like an inch. We probably need another inch of bump stops, but we are going to be doing a coilover kit on the JK, and so we're going to have some different bump stop setups there, so we're not going to worry too much about how it's set up right now, but it's still fun to get out. And honestly, this is only my 3rd time, I think, on this trail, so I don't remember how much further we have, but the rock garden that we just went through is the hardest part of this trail. And it is challenging if you only have a small lift or you're on 33s. It can be difficult and it can be a lot of fun. But if you're locked out and you got 40s, then you're not going to struggle at all with this trail. Oh, we have a water crossing here. They call this the secret garden.
Oh,
Ow.
so whap you in the face, garden.
It got me right in the eye.
I missed it.
Here we are. This is Forest Lake. Should really be like Forest Pond. Ooh, let's go through the water. You think we'll get stuck?
Let's not.
Let's do it. It looks deep. Oh, I forgot I had the GoPro on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Da-da-da-da.
All right, guys, thank you for hanging out with us. It was fun going out on the trails and showing off some of the rigs. If you have any questions, comment down below. And as always, like and subscribe. That really helps us out in what we're doing. It's getting late here, so we're going to get down off the mountain and hopefully find that GoPro we lost. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Dude, how am I going to find it if it is in here? There we go. All right. Let's just watch the trail. We found it. Yay! Oh, it died. I was really worried it was back in that puddle, so I'm glad we found that because that's our newest GoPro. We got it, so now you guys have all the awesome B-roll. You'll see it in this video, or you've already seen it. This is just the end. Look at the baby taco. The little baby Tacoma could not make it up.
Sorry, just couldn't handle it.
Sorry, you just had to stay here. All right, we're gonna go check and see if the road is actually washed out because we went the long way because people told us it was washed out, but let's see.
Melt out, kind of. I guess it would from the impact. It was
Oh, that went out of focus. And the Jeep's in the background. All right, this is our trail today, if you can see it. Bump.
I didn't have time to process what you said.
This Jeep is Hunter's orange, so he can't see us. We going. Got 2 more. 2 side-by-sides coming. Make sure Marissa's out of 4-wheel drive. On the road again.